Not many people are doing that. So if you can start implementing these sort of things there, I promise you, you will get more aware, you will get more in tune, and you will move yourself in a new direction. These are the 5 things I'm doing and I'm focusing on as an anchor point of who I am as a person, because if I have these 5 things into my life, that's why you see me jumping up and down. That's why you see me always showing up and trying to show up as my best self, even when I don't feel like it, right?
What's up, second point is
there's dirt on my hands.
Let me ask you, how would your life be different without any mental roadblocks? What is happening, legend? I am out here today to shoot some content for you and some videos for you. The last 2 or 3 weeks or so, it's been some challenging times for me and for a lot of people, obviously, you know, but motivation for me, being in a fog, you know, not having that, you know, energy to produce content, to talk with you, to figure out what I want to talk about, all these sort of normal things there is going on for all of us every single day, right? Going like this, right? How do we feel in a given day, right? What do we do when we don't feel like it? All these sort of things I'm going through exactly like you. And what I want to share with you in this video here, I will share with you what are sort of 5 habits, 5 things that you can do to eliminate any bad, negative life cycle you're in right now. You might be depressed and you're like, fuck it, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what the next step is going to be like for me. You might have, you know, left your partner have left you, COVID, whatever it is, right? We all getting into these sort of like negative life cycles, right? It's like seasoning. We all have different seasons, right? Winter, spring, autumn, summer, all these sort of things. So what do we do in these times when we're not feeling like it? What do we do when we are not on the game? So 5 habits I want to share with you in this video here. Number 1, exercise. Train yourself every single day, right? And you heard me talking about it. You heard lots of people talking about exercise, the benefits of exercise, endorphins, sweaty, mood, energy, happiness. All these sort of things are coming from these things that we're doing when we're exercising, right? And one thing we do when we exercise is that we're pushing through resistance. We're doing things that's uncomfortable. We're doing things we don't really want to do in the moment. We're doing them every single day when we're going to the gym. Nobody want to push through. Nobody want to do the 100 kg squats, 200 kg squats. Nobody really want to do that in the moment, right? But the people that do have become comfortable with the uncomfortable, and they learn how to push through. Because out on the other side, on the uncomfortable, that's where the pleasure, that's where the energy, the reward, and all these sort of things are, right? Do some sort of exercise every single day where you are either going for a walk, you're going to the gym, you're jumping up and down, you're doing dancing, whatever you do to keep your body moving. You need to do that on a daily basis where you're focusing on becoming better and pushing through that position. Number 2, what I want you to focus on, I want you to focus on something I do every single morning called priming, right? I prime myself every single morning so I become better. I meditate, right? Similar things. I meditate every single morning. I'm doing something that makes me better and that makes me focused in the morning, first thing in the morning, right? So what I do when I do a priming exercise, I literally is sitting down and then I'm closing my eyes, I'm doing deep breath, deep exercises, going into myself. And then the first thing I'm focusing on is 3 things I'm grateful for. I'm sitting down there first thing in the morning, clearing up my mind. And then I'm focusing on 3 things I'm grateful for. Go back to your past, go back to yesterday, go back to today. What happened, right? Think about that. Become aware in the moment. How did you feel when your little nephew, for my instance, looked at you and said, Uncle, I love you? These are the things I'm thinking about. Sitting and looking in my bedroom, looking over the view, looking at how well it's been going in business, my body, my health, my friendship, all the things that's going on in my life right now, I'm focusing on there. So I'm focusing on 3 different things that I'm grateful for. Second thing is that I'm going into my body and I'm kind of like letting go of stress. I'm letting go of tension in my body. And what I then do, I then try to, you know, push that energy out there to people that I'm thinking of, family, friends, clients, and so on, you know. So I'm literally, I'm releasing and then I'm going out and giving that to other people. I'm reading and I'm studying every single day, right? So I'm in business for myself. I'm focusing a lot on digital products. Let me sit down here before I get exhausted. So what a lot of my focus is on is, you know, marketing, sales, creation, promotion, you know, becoming a better coach. All these sort of things are in my schedule every single day that I'm focusing on developing, right? So for you right now, if you don't know what to do, if you feel like you're bored or you're depressed or something is not going well, right? What are some things that you can start picking up on that will give you that excitement? You're gonna feel that energy, right? You're gonna feel that energy because you're now moving towards something that is gonna give you something out in the future, right? Number 4 is that you gotta eat healthy every single day. Go on a diet right now, and I know diet, D-I-E-A, right? What's the first 3 letters is die. We don't really want to go on a diet, but sometimes we need to do something that's structured, something that's disciplined for us to kind of like shake up what we were doing right now. So focus on that. Focus on that where you go in and you are being disciplined more with your food. You're setting up a schedule. You're setting up a schedule for what you do for brekkie, what you do for lunch, what do you do for afternoon tea, what do you do for dinner, what do you do for your meals that's gonna give you that energy, refuel you, giving the right nutrients, protein, right, carbohydrates, fat, all these sort of things. And if you're uncertain about what to do there, you can hit me up. There's a link below right now where you can click down, you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about that if that's something you want to work on, right? Getting your body into shape. But the most important thing for you there right now is that you are doing something that's structured and disciplined to put you forward, right? Because when you are making a decision and you're locking things in and you start to follow through on the things, I promise you, you will then start to feel amazing. You will start to feel good because you are now moving towards something, as I said before, with the study and reading every single day. Number 5, what I want you to do there, I want you to start spending more time on yourself. I want you to spend more time on your self-awareness and yourself. Spending more time for yourself is not sitting and watching a Netflix film. It's not sitting and watching a YouTube video. Spending time for yourself is sitting in solitude, sitting and being quiet, and start thinking about where you are, what do you want to do, right? Becoming more aware, becoming more in tune with who you are and what are the things you want to stand for. So many people are not missing out. So many people are missing out on this exact point here I'm talking about right now. One of the most attractive things I find in another person and that I find in myself, right, is the level of self-awareness that I have. With self-awareness, you can correct. With self-awareness, you can adjust. With self-awareness, you can see things in other people that you weren't able to see before. It's a very cloudy, very, very sunny here. So you gotta have time on your calendar. You gotta have time on your weekly calendar where you're focusing on your self-awareness, where you're sitting down and thinking about where am I going in my life. Right? I do that every single Sunday where I'm sitting down and I'm focusing on things that went well this week, things that didn't went well, how I can adjust and how I can improve these sort of things moving into the new week, right? If you're not self-aware, you can't adjust. If you're not self-aware, you can't, you can't expect, right? You can't expect a change. You can't expect good things to happen if you don't become conscious about what do you need to do. What do you need to adjust? Who do you need to become? What do you need to study, right? Not many people are doing that. So if you can start implementing these sort of things there, I promise you, you will get more aware, you will get more in tune, and you will move yourself in a new direction. These are the 5 things I'm doing and I'm focusing on as an anchor point of who I am as a person, because if I have these 5 things into my life, that's why you see me jumping up and down. That's why you see me always showing up and trying to show up as my best self, even when I don't feel like it, right? I have downtime. I have time where I'm not motivated, but I try to stick to these things there because that's gonna carry me through. I just know in my mind that within the next 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, if I've adjusted, I've done something, but I kept to my things over here, I know that I am going to feel absolutely amazing again. This is why I'm shooting this video here right now. I told you, I haven't been shooting content for the last 2 or 3 weeks right now because I've been fogged in my mind, right? I've been locked in for the last 7 months, and just been working a lot on that sort of thing, and went away now for 2 days just to refresh my mind. But the point is that I've stuck to my routine, I've stuck to my principle throughout this whole time here, whether I felt like it or not. And that's the thing that carried me through, and that's the difference in what you see people fall off or you see people win. Hope you took something out of this video here, legend. I would love to hear in the comment below, what are some things that you need to focus more on right now? Is it point one, exercise? Is it healthy eating? Is it reflecting? Is it focusing more on yourself? What is it that you need to focus more on right now, and then start implementing that into your system, right? And again, if you want me to go in and help you working on these things here, right? Because this is exactly what you need to do. This is what you need to do to become better. It's not fancy pantsy, it's doing the things every single day. And I know how hard it is to do without the accountability. I know how hard it is to do without the right structure and with the right plans in place and the right adjustments all the time, because we're feeling shaky. I'm the same. I got coaches, I got mentors in my life that's gonna push me and keep me to a higher standard, right?